Here, Tony, we're talking, I'm mentioning Jose Altuve's MVP. We never had this conversation whether we're going to strip Bonds of the home run record or anybody else that had this steroid cloud over them. It's really just unprecedented in sports to unwind all of this stuff. Does the commissioner have the power to do this, to strip people of titles and to suspend guys? There was a great comment that I think it was Alex Wood of the Dodgers. Hopefully I have that right. But he basically said he'd rather face a steroid guy than someone who knew the pitch before it was going to come. And I've seen people talk about it online. It's as if if I'm teaching a class and there's one student who's just like a super genius, right? They're an A+ student. They're the steroid student. And there's another student who maybe is not the smartest, but they know the question I'm going to ask on the test before I ask it. Which one of those is more dangerous? I would say they're both dangerous. And if you can give an 80-game suspension to a PED user on a first-time offense, why not give some type of suspension to someone who's illegally getting the pitches ahead of time and an unfair advantage on this hypothetical test? So I think, we have the CBA coming up very shortly. This is something I imagine is going to get interwoven, and we're going to have a pretty clear remedies for this type of allegations, right? There was no punishments handed out when the Red Sox were using Apple Watches a couple years back. But I think with the new CBA, this is just a reality of this technological world we live in that we need.